Hi, Rosies. I'm Ro from Ro and Z.
And I'm Z.
And today we're going to plan from February 3rd through the 9th. Stay tuned. All right, Rosies, we're back. And today I am going to use my fantastical
Oh, I never seen that one.
from Wrong. You can go my morbid kids, my morbid dolls. I
That's
don't
what
know.
it's called, fantastical.
It's called Fantastical Premium Sticker Book.
Okay.
And then I also have the pet tape.
You have the fantastical pet tape or just the one with the dolls?
No, just the one with the dolls.
Okay. All right, so let's see you. Let's see it.
Let's see it. Oh, let me pull out let me pull out my sticker guides because without this,
I know. I have mine's right here.
my sticker guide, without this, it's not possible. All right, so I'm gonna be pulling from the Fantastical Sticker Premium, and then I'm gonna also pull from the Rainbow Basic Volume 2 from Kelva Plan. There's like
Yeah, those are bright.
bright colors. I just feel like being cheery is so dread. When I say dreadful here in Virginia, I mean the cold.
Okay. Let me see what you're gonna pull from. There. This is the first time you use that sticker book?
Yes, yes, I am. I'm gonna pull from
Oh, that's nice.
the sewing kit. Like these are threads, a sewing machine,
That's a form.
a form
And
with
those are bolts of fabric.
bolts of fabric, flowers.
The thimble. That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's begin. They have here this little washi.
Are you planning to use washi aside from that one?
I bought some. I have it with me.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure if it's gonna be used. I have this here. So I'm gonna put this here. I wish they had like enough washi that can go straight across. You know
I
what I'm
would,
saying?
yeah, I do too. Sometimes you have to cut and customize, and
Well, I'm
I
cutting and
think they could only put
customizing.
enough washi that could fit on the sticker book.
Yeah. And then that's the bad part about it. So you on the sticker book and you trying to figure out if there's more, and the bad part about it is this particular sticker is just one page. Usually they do like 2 pages.
Oh, there's just only one page only had the washi.
Mm-hmm. And the this particular sticker.
Oh, so there was no other color palette that combines with that?
No. I mean they do,
Usually
but
they do 2 pages,
yeah,
but
that's what I was getting at. They usually do 2 pages, but it's just one.
mm, what are you gonna put in that gap? You don't know yet. Ah, I was watching, like what our Rosies are doing now, kind of
Mhm.
watching planning videos while you're planning or doing something else. And I'm a big fan, Rosies, I'm a big fan of HGTV. I love watching most, if not all, their programming. I'm a big fan of Christina on the Coast. When she was on when her and her husband, former husband, were doing Flip or Flop, I was loving that show, one of my favorite shows. And so, I kind of followed her
A
progress.
transition.
Yeah, her growth, I should say. And I recently found out that she was just getting a divorce, and I'm like, "Oh, Christina," and that she's already dating somebody. I'm like, girl,
Let
you
it
need
go.
to,
She need
yes,
a rest,
she
man.
needs a break. Oh, there's a mongoose. Hi guys. I mean, if you guys, Rosies, if you guys don't know, I live in the Virgin Islands, and a mongoose just came up to take a drink of water.
Oh
So
my gosh, Sully.
anyway, but yeah. So I'm like, oh, I wish she would just take her time and just be by herself and figure out what is it that she wants.
Uh-huh.
And I'll tell you, and I'm not knocking her because listen, we all been there. Trust. Rocio knows I've been there. But
Well,
the
you gotta say it like
no,
that.
because you know my history. So the reason I say that is because when I prior to me, you know, in my being married and stuff, I was single, I was out there, I was dating, and I just kept meeting up with the same guy in a different body. The same guy in a different body. And it doesn't matter what race, what background, whatever, it was the same guy. And I just said, something's going on here. So I took a break from dating. This is when I just started my career. So I may have taken 2 years, about 2 years. And that may be long for somebody who's in her, you know, young, late 20s. And but I did it, and it was the best thing that I could have done for myself because listen, I saw the BS coming, which is something that when you're going from one relationship to another relationship to another relationship, sometimes you just need to take a break and see what's going on. What's the pattern here?
Some people don't do that.
Well, and sometimes even if you do it, that's not guaranteed that you might find Mr. Right. But I found that that was very helpful to for me, and it's been helpful for people who have said they did that too. Just sit back and figure out what is it that I want. You know, it's interesting because around that time I didn't know what I wanted. I
Mm-hmm.
knew what I didn't want.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of odd, but it's true. I didn't know, and I didn't have children. She has children. It was just me. I knew what I did not want. Oh, see, that's looking so nice.
Well,
You
thank you.
know, I like that you've taken a departure from the traditional February colors, which is like pinks and reds and that sort of thing, because that's where I'm gonna be doing for February.
It's always good to be different and to be change up the pattern. And you know, you're creative. You create what you want.
Yeah. Sometimes some people can't go outside the box. I have the stickers, so I just want to use it for that particular Valentine's Day vibe.
I get it. Killer the Plan has I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna change it up. I'm going to use this box
Oh, that royal blue. Oh,
and put
that's
it
nice.
right here.
Is that a royal blue or like purple?
It's like a in between.
Okay.
Because if you look, this is the royal blue.
Oh, I see.
This is the purple.
Okay.
So it's maybe it's navy. You think? No,
No,
nah,
doesn't look navy.
doesn't look navy.
What's this week gonna look like for you?
The week coming up is gonna be pretty busy. I we have like 3 days to process the payroll. The Munchkin School has Thursday and Friday off.
Really?
Girl, yes, really. Mm-hmm.
What's the is like teacher profession day or
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Teacher
oh
professional.
oh development? Okay, I see. Professional development day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my son's schools have that, and it's usually on Friday or Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did was request to work from home those days because I could still work. It's just I'll need childcare.
That's my issue, the childcare. So since it's like a lot of different colors, I'm just rotating the dots.
Okay. Do you use that sidebar?
I use it when I have like things to do.
Okay, so
And
that's
I
a
put this month, but I meant for actually yes for the month. Because I still have to do certain things.
I put stuff like that, but I don't really go by what's on the, the
What's on the tab?
yeah, I don't go
Okay.
by what's on the text.
Have you been following the Ryan Gosling and
Oh, yes,
have
I
you
have. I
you
have.
have? Okay, okay.
Okay. Okay.
So tell me about it because I know the dude is suing them for 400 million. Like,
Listen, well, first,
okay,
she sued him. She and
right.
Ryan. I don't think it's Ryan Gosling, it's Ryan Reynolds. Is it Reynolds?
Ryan Reynolds, right.
Yes. So she sued this director. I don't know his name, but he has
Mhm.
dark hair, good looking.
Yeah, he is good looking.
You know, he looks like that guy who shot the United, is it United Health?
Luigi?
Luigi. Doesn't he look like Luigi?
A little bit. A little
Okay.
bit.
But anyway, so this director, she meaning, God, what's her name again, Rocio?
Blake.
Blake.
Mm-hmm.
So Blake sued this director claiming, sexual harassment and other charges, other allegations. And I think it was her and her husband from a movie that he was either directing or being executive director. He was somewhat a part of it. So, and I looked at the guy, and what came when I saw this lawsuit, and I read through it briefly,
Uh-huh.
but it said to me, you know what? Because a lot of people go through that. I have someone I know personally who went through it and went through it for years, sexual harassment and that sort of thing in the workplace. And it's interesting to see that when regular people see your favorite movie star, when you see allegations like that, it kind of takes you aback and say, well, shoot, it happens over there too, even knowing the exposure that these people have, because regular folks may not have or feel empowered to go to an attorney or seek help when somebody's being, oh, that is looking so nice, Rocio. This is really good for you, girl.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are growing in your decorative talent. Celebrities are also exposed to that type of behavior. And not to say that this guy did it, because we don't know. These are just allegations. But the fact that you can feel that you have enough proof to show that this person did it and you went ahead and filed a case
Mm-hmm.
just says that she has either balls or have proof or both. So that's that. But then he filed a suit against them for 400 million. It was them or the New York Times or together. I don't know, because the New York Times was who reported the story initially. And he's claiming that they're in collusion to bring down his reputation. So I'm like, wow.
I
I'm eager.
know.
I'm eager to see how this is going to play out.
I know. I'm wondering if they're gonna have a trial. You know, like how they had the
For Pirates of the Caribbean,
Johnny.
for Johnny Depp. Yes.
Susie, does this go? No.
No, I'm gonna use that same washi tape for one of my spreads, but that doesn't go with that. That's kind of too pastelly. Those are more jewel
Yeah,
tones.
more jewel tones.
That's pretty though.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
so I am eager to see how that is gonna
It's gonna
make
play out.
how it's gonna play out.
I agree, because I'm just like stunned. I'm like, damn, 400 million?
I'm like, they got $400 million?
That's what I'm saying. I said he need to do some more Deadpool. He need to do some more Deadpool movies. Because
But it is interesting because I can't remember what's the last movie Blake Lively was in.
yes, because she really don't do.
But they
Girl.
have children, and when you have kids and you want to be present in their life. It takes time. Those movies, you got to be on location. And so, yeah, but I can't tell you what movie Blake has done since forever.
Mm-hmm. I think that's too big. Let me scale it down. Let me scale it down. But I'm like, because every time I look at the news, I'm like, I'm getting confused. Like, why he's suing them again?
No, girl. But see, it's interesting because yeah, well, we got to see the facts because remember that Me Too movement? And there were, I'm not in Hollywood, but apparently there were all these whispers against Harvey Weinstein, these whispers, I mean, starlets that we know of claim that he sexually harassed them and then listen, they brought him down.
Yeah. I
So
agree
look at
wholeheartedly.
Puffy, look at Puff Daddy, look at all the R. Kelly. I mean, what's his name? The one who was on, oh gosh, the one who played that president on Netflix.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Oh,
Kevin. Is his
Kevin.
name Kevin?
I think it's Kevin. Is it Kevin?
No, I see his
I
face.
see his face. I see his face.
Yeah, poor
Oh.
thing. And man, and he looked like he suffered. He looked like he has suffered. And when I say poor thing, because
No, I don't know if he poor thing or seal.
I said no. When I say it looked like he has suffered, and
Kevin
poor
Spacey.
Kevin Spacey.
There you go.
Yup.
Yes.
And then and the reason why, because the dude was like, I am broke. I am all the stuff he worked for.
Yeah, but see, that's what happens when you're in a position of authority and power and you have money. People think that they're invincible. And when you get away, because I mean, I think he was, I don't know if he was charged here in the US, but he was charged in London and he was acquitted.
Yes, he was acquitted.
But there were enough whispers on him here in the US that they no longer wanted him to do that show.
Yeah,
he was good at it. I mean, he was good.
Yeah,
but
he did that character too well.
He was too good. It was just too good.
Too good. Too good. I'm like, damn, Kevin Spacey, really? This is you?
This is you? That's him. And nobody, and he came out as, being gay, and that's your life. But the fact that he was prowling somebody, I think someone described it as, I read, prowling, and they just didn't feel like they had any defenses because he was this big star. I mean, and everything that goes around with people who are abusive in positions of authority. So, but that looks good. That looks, I think you need something in that upper hand corner.
Right here?
There. Yeah.
It
looks lonely.
I'm lonely. So lonely.
So I'm interested, going back to Christina, I'm interested to see how she's going to work, because there's a new show coming out called The Flipping X's, or Flip the X's. So you have Tarek and
it's
Heather.
called Flip Off.
Oh, Flip Off. So thank you, Lucille. So I'm curious to see.
It's called Flip Off. No, I'm curious too. And they was doing like a little question and answer on Instagram. I don't know if it was Instagram or on HGTV. And people are so mean. They was like, they was reading the mean comment.
Oh, really? That's the thing, when you open yourself up to like that to the public, it's for the good and the bad. And people would hide behind their screens and type their negative comments. They won't tell you that in your face, but they will do it behind the screen and do it on a keyboard.
That's the part that gets me. Like, really, people? Like, if you was in front of them, you won't be saying that.
So what I was saying, what kind of comments they were getting?
like I want to say the type of comment they was reading was the like very negative, saying, "Oh, you just doing this for the money."
Doing who? Who was doing it for the money?
The flip off,
The
the show,
cats?
the
Well,
show that.
what else are you gonna do it for?
So then the Christina was like, "Yeah, I mean, this is my social income, but why
What
wouldn't
else are
I?"
you gonna do it for? I mean, come on. That's what you do. She's a real estate flipper, and she has a show and has had a show for over a decade. I saw her daughter grow up on TV. She's so beautiful.
Yeah,
Tay
I
Tay
agree. I
and
agree.
Brandon.
And
We,
Brandon, we
you
don't see
know,
the other one.
the little boy. I mean, I don't know what the little boy's name. But yeah, we've seen them grow up. So yeah, this is what I do. I make money. You know what I don't like? One time Tarek got mad because somebody, I think she was separating. She was separating, she meaning Christina, was
Mhm.
separating from her second husband. And Tarek was posting something about him and Heather. One of the commenters, and I was reading this in the comments, his Instagram said, why would you post that while Christina is going through it? And he said, well, I can't post my life.
Right.
It's, whatever. But yeah, I want to see it. I want to see their style. I want to see how because I'm going to tell you this. I love Christina's style.
I
I
love her
like that
style.
bohemian, California, casual farmhouse thing she got going. I don't know what you call it, but I like it. So I do enjoy that. And Tarek, I don't know if he has any particular aesthetic. I know he's good at building out the flips, but I don't know how good he is at designing the flips. And then Heather usually hires a designer. She
Yeah,
doesn't do the designs
she doesn't do
herself.
the design, which I kind of appreciate that she does that.
You know what? Me too. Because if you don't know, hire
You,
somebody who knows.
I
They should
appreciate.
hire Christina.
I appreciate that she does that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I appreciate it. I appreciate it because you know your strengths and you know your
You know your
weakness.
weaknesses. I At the beginning, I was a little bothered by it.
Not me.
Um, I would say I was bothered by it. I'm like, I don't want to see your guest designers look. I want to see what you could bring. But then I'm like, you know what? If you don't know, because really, if you don't know how to bring it all together, then hire somebody who can. And that's no problem with that. So I get it. It bothered me at the beginning, but now I just like, okay, now I get it.
I'll put this here and then cut this part right there.
No, leave it like that.
Leave
It
it?
doesn't have to fit the form. Remember?
Yeah, that's
We're
true.
thinking
Oh,
outside the
it look
box.
good.
It does.
Well,
That's good.
guys, this was quick. Real quick. This is my design. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
I like it.
I love it. Until the next time. Bye.
Bye, Rosies.